What is up, guys? Richard Cackington III here. Thank you so much for joining me, and today we are going to be discussing a pretty insane experience farm in Destiny 2 Shadowkeep. This is going to let you not only grind through and blast through your season's pass, but also let you level up your seasonal artifact very, very quickly. Our raid team member who discovered this, haha bananas, who is not only number 2 in the world for light right now using the tactics I described in my how to level up video, but he's also about to completely max out his seasonal artifact from doing this, something Bungie said was impossible to do before the raid came out. Well, we're about to do the impossible today. First, guys, I made a video earlier today about literally every single moon legendary weapon, going over all of the perks that spawn with them and the god rolls, etc. A ton of work went into that video. It's doing terrible, so if you could help it out, that would be awesome. But in this video, let's talk about that experience farm. Now, first and foremost, you absolutely, if you can, want to be playing with someone else. And that's because there's certain experience boosters that you get via your season's pass. You can see right here, you get, 2% more experience, 2% more experience. They actually are additive, so they will stack upon themselves. And if you have a teammate or just someone in your fire team, when you turn in bounties, you're going to get more experience than if you don't have them there. As you can see here, like I'm waiting for one of my friends, Josh, to join me, and I have no bonuses. I just have the one bonus for prime engrams for my character, but as soon as he actually loads into the map, you can see I have the shared wisdom buff, and that buff does what I described. It's going to give you more experience whenever you do anything that earns you experience. Note, I actually had to wait for him to completely join me on the moon. This seems to not really work in orbit, so make sure you're doing this in the locations that you actually see this buff pop up. Now, once you're here, hopefully you have a teammate, you're on the moon, go to Eris Morn and grab all of her bounties. Why? Well, Eris has some of the easiest and quickest to complete bounties in the entire game. Stuff like get auto rifle kills, get hand cannon kills, get void kills, get grenade kills, all that stuff. And the best part is that a lot of these synergize with each other. So you can get a bounty for auto rifle kills and a bounty for void kills. Well, just use a void auto rifle and complete both at the exact same time. So once you've grabbed all these bounties and you adjust your loadout to complete them as quickly as possible, head over to one of the moon's lost sectors. The moon's lost sectors have a ton of ads, a lot more than plenty of other lost sectors out there, and it allows you to complete all of these bounties in like one lost sector run. Go in there, be using an auto rifle at first, get those done, switch to the hand cannon to get that bounty done. By the time you're at the end, you don't even necessarily need to kill the boss. You've gotten 4 or 5 bounties completed. Head back to Eris, turn in all your bounties with your teammate present, as in on the moon with you, and then you will, as you can see, fly through levels of the season's pass. Like, I got half a level here for like 5-ish bounties, and I did that in around 3 minutes of farming a lost sector. Half a level in like 3 minutes. That's insane. Now, there is a little bit of nuance in terms of some tips for this. Firstly, don't go into the same lost sector as your teammate because you're going to be stealing each other's kills. He goes into one lost sector and you go into another. You both complete bounties at the same time, and then you just turn them in, grab bounties, and keep going. Also, you do have a limit for the amount of bounties you have, so you have to complete a certain amount, and you can buy up to that amount. So if you complete 5 Eris bounties, you can use the random bounty feature to buy 5 more. Complete those 5, turn them in, you can buy 5 more. Now, it is going to cost 3,000 glimmer per extra random bounty, but if you're just interested in experience and blowing through your season's pass and not concerned about glimmer, I mean, there you go. But when you're doing this, you're going to be killing so many ads. Make sure to be popping rainmakers as you're doing this, and that'll help recuperate a lot of the glimmer you're spending on these bounties. Now, there is potentially another tactic out there, and that is grabbing Eris's bounties and then grabbing the Vanguard bounties, which also have a random bounty feature, so you can just fill up your inventory with them, and then specifically doing the strike on the moon. That is going to complete all of Eris's bounties, for getting kills on the moon and so on, and the strike bounties at the same time. The only problem is that you have to travel to the tower and then to the moon and so on. Just farming on the moon using Eris's bounties, not only are they so simplistic, like anyone can do it, but also it means that the rate at which you're turning in these bounties is very quick. Like, there's no traveling from different planets to the tower, etc. You are just going to Lost Sectors, back to Eris, back to Lost Sectors, back to Eris. That's it. And so guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed, found this informative, and if you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. And if you guys want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickKackis. That's linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.